Hey guys, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video, but today we're doing something a bit different, and today we're going to be reacting, we're kind of going over the newest video over on the 5-9 Gaming channel. It's a bit controversial, so, you might want to take a deep breath before we hop into this video right here, but it is a Dokkan Fest TUR tier list featuring, Sora, Gale Riot, and Nolar. So pretty much how these work is, kind of spoiling the video. So how these work is, what they do is, so these are the three spots, and they go up and up and up, and based on calculations and statistics, a unit gets placed, because this is the final. This is their opinions, and based on all three of their opinions, a Dokkan Fest is going to be placed in one of these slots right here over at the final. So at the end, we're going to see what the final, in their opinion, or based off their opinions, what the top 10 Dokkan Fest TRs of 2020 are. So as you can see, 40 dislikes. I know I have a dislike, and that might seem really negative, but when I dislike things, I'm not toxic at all. I'm not being toxic, I just don't agree. I don't agree with some of the choices. I actually agree with more choices than you might think, but our boy Sora is here again. We already made a video on one of his rundowns on a lot of the Dokkan Fest 2Rs. Sora has some interesting opinions, but definitely not. A lot of people are being toxic to him, and I don't support that at all, but if I don't agree with usually the only videos I dislike are videos that are really, I don't know, toxic or whatever, or just things I simply don't agree with. I'm not boo, I hate 59 Gaming. I really like 59 Gaming, so I'm not subscribed, but they do all their streams on Twitch, okay? Leave me alone. But so if you see this dislike, don't get mad. I just don't agree. I don't dislike all their videos. It's not like I hate them, boo 59 Gaming. It's not that, okay? This video was really lengthy and a bit interesting. So I said, dude, I'm sorry, we need truth here to restore order. I put this comment, Sora, no, my boy Sora, no, because I mean, it's not. I'm not saying Sora's wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, literally the whole meme for the last 2 days, even Truth himself said it, this. Sora's gonna be getting attacked on Twitter, dude. He's gonna be getting canceled on Twitter because of his opinion. So, again, none of this means okay, there's no point in explaining it again. Let's just get into the video. So, video, pretty much it's a tier list, and we're gonna start with their top 10. So, Nolar had Kefla. Okay. Gale had Android 13, which, I mean, that's definitely a pretty controversial one, but oh my god, the one next to it, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Sora, that was his decision. Ouch. This hurts. A lot of people were so, confused and mad and not happy. And, man, now here's the thing. I don't agree with this. I don't think Tech Ultimate Gohan is all the way at 10. In my opinion, I think Gohan's top 2. I think he's the second best, and I honestly think Angel Gold and Frieza is the best, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, one of them. And Sora, pretty much everyone thinks Tech Ultimate Gohan's the best TR in the game. So when people saw him at 10, ouch, that really hurt. And I'm gonna go see here. Is this the part where Sora explains?
Is how well they perform in all areas of the game, and then how often
no, this part's Nolar. This part's Nolar, so we won't get to hear.
Which is at number 9, and that is.
We won't get to hear anything from Sora, but what's number 9?
The newest unit from last year, even. SSJ2 Goku transforms.
Okay, so Super Saiyan 2 Goku at number 9. I actually somewhat agree with that. I think that's fair. And then AGL Bardock at 9. I think this is definitely one of the. I really agree with this. I do think Bardock is around that 9 spot. I could make the case. I think Bardock is 10. I actually do think. I mean, I would have agreed with Sora more if he put Gohan over Bardock, but I think Bardock's in a great place. Gotenks, I think he's maybe. I would put Gotenks 10 maybe. for Nolar here. Angel Goku I also think is in a great spot around this range.
To SSJ3.
Good at anything, they're good at everything.
Okay, so this is Sora talking, but this isn't one of the I want him to talk. I really hope he talks during one of like his hot takes, because if he doesn't, that's boring. Okay, here we have. Wait, I'm so confused how this works. No one chose blue Kaioken Goku, and he's in the final. Never mind. Okay, so no Larpa Bardock in 8, and Gale put SSJ2 Vegeta / Majin Vegeta in 8, and then Sora put Bojack in 8. I think that's another really controversial one.
Can excels in.
Oh, yep, Sora, the boy is speaking. Okay, this is gonna be a spicy one. I want to hear this.
Sora's placed him in the top half. I've placed him in the lower half, and Nolar, you've just not included him whatsoever. And that's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, who makes a shocking. In my opinion, I'm not surprised because of Sora's placement. He's here, but I'm surprised because of your placement. He's come down a lot. And okay, let's start off with you, Sora, because you're the one who's, got him so high up. I'm gonna leave the floor to you as to why you think Super Saiyan Blue Goku is so high up.
Okay, so Sora's about to explain why, because apparently, Sora put Super Saiyan Blue Goku, like, really high up. I don't know where, but he put him really high up, like, in that top tier area, which is very, very controversial. It's very controversial. So, let's hear what the boy Sora has to say.
So the thing is that since we're judging units at Rainbow, offensive power is quite.
They're judging units at Rainbow. I actually didn't know that, so I'm gonna take that into consideration. I didn't know that.
Which is, I think, something we can all agree. Teams at Rainbow deal tons of damage. And the thing is that what Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken excels in is damage. Damage, which makes it so that in Super Battle Road, in pretty much all of his stages, bar like Last Resort, which is the only one where you can't use the Spirit Bomb, you can nuke the stage with, like, you have to use items to make sure you don't die and all, but the game doesn't really require you to know item runs, so
I really like that point. So I'm gonna go to Super Saiyan Blue Goku here. Okay, so Sora's pretty much saying the reason why he's putting Goku so high is damage. Because Goku, like Sora said, Goku does some really insane damage, and I mean, Sora's right. He tears through Super Battle Road. Like, obviously, you're gonna need to use items to, protect him a bit, but he literally does so much damage with the super attacks. He greatly raises attack infinitely, raises attack by 50%. Like, if you go full additionals on this guy, he's just constantly melting enemies. Not on like the level of L or Jiren, but like, man, this Goku really does melt enemies, and this guy makes the Universal Survival Saga or Reps of Universe 7 stage a complete joke. Like, if this guy didn't exist, it would be so much harder, because his Spear Bomb literally guaranteed kills one enemy. It is so insane. And what I mean by that is, it does like so much insane damage. Like, it does like at Rainbow, it does like 7 million damage, dude. Like, if you use your Spear Bomb, it's guaranteed you're one-shotting an enemy. And usually on the Repso Universe 7 stage or the Universal Survival Saga stage, you're probably going to be running him as a leader and a friend leader. So the fact that you can do 2 Spear Bombs, and remember, you can only use it like technically twice per battle if you're bringing 2 Blue Gokus, but it's not like you can use it only one stage and then you can't use it for the rest of the Super Battle Road stage. You can use one every stage. And he raises allies attack by 30%. I don't know if Sora's gonna talk about that, but this Goku is one of the most offensive units in the game. Like, he's really offensive, and that's why people really like this unit, because when people think of Blue Goku, they think of him with the Spear Bomb doing 7 million damage. And honestly, in Super Battle Road stages that this guy's in, that's not too unrealistic. So, I do agree right there that Goku's literally just damage, 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 and it's really easy to just, like, really easy to slide him in that top tier slot right there. But let's hear what else he has to say.
Really consider that a negative, so long as you can actually win the run. And like, you can win every single battle in...
Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention that Sora was saying that, like, it's, yeah, you're gonna have to use some items to protect him, maybe like one item, but that's okay. That's not bad at all, because you're not required to use no items. Most people just literally want to beat the stage, get the rewards, and just feel accomplished. So, if you're not going for no item runs, this guy is really great.
in 1 to 2 turns, which is fantastic. I don't think I have to say that. Solely thanks to his active skill, which is completely broken. And even in long events, his active skill allows you to skip the hardest phase of the event for free, basically. Just with a flick of the wrist. And while, yes, it is kinda limited, since you need the 3 other representative of Universe 7, since Super Saiyan Blue Goku released in 2019, there have been so many new Universe 7 units that have been so broken, like the Blue Boys or UI Goku, that it's not that big of a drawback anymore. In fact, you might even actually consider it a plus at this point, since all the units that have come out for that category are so strong.
Yeah, also, like, him being the best linking partner, pretty much, literally the best linking partner for LRUI Goku increases his value a lot, because you're not running a Reps of Universe 7 team if you don't have LRUI Goku. I'm sorry, it's not happening. That category is so limited, you need such a specific set of units that if you don't have LRUI Goku, you're not running that team. So, if you do have LR, and if you don't have Blue Goku, so if you have both of these guys, which, yeah, it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's hard at all to get this Goku, but, because he's been on a lot of banners, but, like, UI Goku's obviously way harder to get, but if you have both of them, Goku's value is so high, and his importance on that team is so important. So on the teams he is on, his value is like really, really good. So Goku is very important on two really good teams. So again, that does boost his value a lot. So I have to agree there.
Which is why I think he fairly deserves the spot on the top 10 list and higher alpha of the list for me.
And Nolar, what about you? We'll go to the opposite ends of the spectrum first before attacking me.
Okay, so yeah, those are Sora's thoughts on Blue Goku. I pretty much agree with all of them. They're all very valid reasons why Goku deserves that top tier spot. And yeah, you can make the case he's overrating a bit. You can easily make that case that Sora's overrating Blue Goku a bit. But he has really good reasons to, like, and evidence, or not evidence, but reasoning to back up his placement. So it's not like Sora saying, yeah, Blue Goku is, like, top 2 because I said so, and because Tech Ultimate Gohan equals trash, ha ha ha. No, he's not saying that. He's giving very valid reasons why. So, that's what's convincing me a lot. What's more, let's go to another controversial pick. I personally would put Beerus on like 5 or 4 easily, but that's not really controversial at all, like at all. I don't know. I don't know about that, but where are the spicy ones? Okay. Yeah. Cooler, like 6 ranks over Gohan. Yeah, I really hope Sora talks ranks.
It's going to be very interesting. Of course, Sora, you placed him a lot lower than I did. What are your feelings about?
I'll bet he's talking. The boy Sora's talking. Okay, I'm excited. Let's wait. Am I zoomed in? No. Okay, let's see what Sora has to say.
Him?
Most of my issues with Bojack is that it's not bad at anything really. It's just that.
Okay, so by the way, he's gonna be comparing him directly to Bojack and not Gohan. But I have a feeling he might talk about Gohan here.
Link set is very limited, Like, if you don't run in with LR Bojack,
Oh, another Bojack. Yeah.
you probably won't have more than 3 links at.
That is really that I that's true. But here's the thing: on most of these villain teams you're gonna be running Bojack on, the links you are gonna have active are like his almost out like his best links, except for like Kaioken and stuff. Like big bad bosses especially. That's gonna be really powerful. So, I mean, I know Truth likes to say this a lot, where having 3 links isn't really linking bad. But I only agree with that, and I'm pretty sure he only agrees with that when the links are all really good. If they're all like key links, then obviously, yeah, that's easily considered linking bad. But I do agree that, I mean, I do somewhat disagree with that, what Sora just said. So, yeah, but hopefully he has some more stuff to say about why he thinks Cooler's better than Bojack. By the way, I think Cooler's better than Bojack, but let's just hear if he has a somewhat same reasoning as me.
Active, usually. And, like,
Yeah.
it still performs decently well even in those conditions, but it won't be exactly outstanding, so to speak.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't have him like linked up with the like space traveling warriors, godly power, all links active, godliness, Bojack really doesn't look that good at all. Like he genuinely looks like an underwhelming unit. Defense wise, he looks great, but not at his full potential. Because Bojack, especially when he's not linked up with those other space traveling warriors units, I know people are gonna say, well, damage isn't oh my god, damage isn't his main purpose. Okay, I don't care. He's a new Dokkan Fest TUR in 2020, like brand new, and he's hitting an under 3 million attack stat with all level 10 links. Like, or not all level, yeah, all level 10 links. Not most of them active, but even barely going above a 3 million attack stat with all, like, almost all level 10 links active. So, I don't know, man. Bojack, especially, yeah, like, I'm not saying he's underwhelming with linked up with space traveling warrior units, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. That team is like a whale team, because think about it. LR Jaren, most casual players and free-to-play players should not summon, and they would probably will skip him. Turles, most free-to-play and casual players are gonna skip him. Like, and no one's gonna have the TUR of Turles too. I mean, obviously people will summon for Bojack. I don't know how many, so like that's why I kind of consider that team a whale team when I look at it, or at least if you want to bring out Bojack's full power, that version of the team, that build of the team, I would definitely call like a whale build.
I stand corrected, by the way. It was Time Travelers.
Yeah,
It was
I was
the
gonna
right.
say.
It started with a T, but I was wrong. So Time Travelers, still fantastic category because of STR Rose and the Roses and Zamasus in general. That's why I was thinking he had Roses and Zamasus on his team. Just the wrong category.
Yeah.
Continue on, sorry.
It's mostly just this, honestly, because, like, when he's paired with LR Bojack, I'll be the first to admit, it's quite impressive. Still not the best of the best or whatever, but it's pretty good. That rotation can win you some runs, so to speak, but if you don't pair him up with LR Bojack, it can feel a bit, I don't want to say lackluster, but a bit underwhelming to what it could possibly be. And I mean, that's completely fine.
That is literally that is literally what I just said. So, great minds think alike, Sora. Hopefully he watches this video.
It's pretty well even as a floater, since his support gives both key and stats, which is nice. So even if you don't activate every single one of his links, it won't be a detriment to his team, much like, unlike someone like Beerus, which can cause some issues. But at the same time, it's not a Beerus situation where if you like set him up correctly, he will win you some runs alone. It will be a part of why you win the run, but it won't be the reason for why you win the run.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I agree with you in that, yeah, his link set is kind of iffy for a lot of units, but I still believe, he doesn't have, like you said, the same problems where Beerus is, where he doesn't link to absolutely anybody, if he is input with...
I kind of wish Sora made more points about, like, actually talking about Cooler, but some of the points he made with Bojack I definitely do agree with, but I think it would have been better to help make his case and make it more persuading if he actually talked about Cooler. But I mean, Is you guys still talk about Cooler? I mean, he's okay. Yeah, that is a long time. Okay.
Somebody from his own like family, quote unquote. He has big bad bosses. Thirst for Conquest is still a fantastic link set. I do agree he probably will lack the key of it, in my opinion. But again, that's the reason why he does have the whole Space Traveling Warriors support to that, and that helps him a lot, in my opinion. What about you, Nolar? You placed him, I think, smack dab in the.
Okay, so I think Sora's done talking.
Full power bow jack.
Yeah, I think Sora just made his case right there. I think he's done talking. So, okay. I don't know if Sora's
What do you think about Cooler, and why is he at number 3, even though we haven't placed him at number 3 technically?
Puller is just great. I don't think anyone can disagree with this. Yes, one of the best, if not currently the best, extreme link set.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, nah, I think Janemba, has head and shoulders a better link set than STR Cooler, or Coolers in general. But, yeah, he does have one of the best. I won't say if not the best, but he definitely does have one of the best extreme class link sets, because again, he's part of that, big bad bosses, all that stuff. So definitely one of the best. Yeah, you can't deny he's still an amazing unit. As much as people want to pretend that STR Cooler sucks now, because like literally nothing happened to STR Cooler, and people are saying he's awful now. Like, I don't understand that at all whatsoever. I would say he aged a little bit. I think he's aged a little bit, definitely. And I mean in like a slightly bad way. Because now Extreme Super Battle Road Cooler gets... Yeah, there's a lot of Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans enemies, but... Still, without items, Cooler gets, like... Oh my god. Yeah. Cooler is Cooler. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But Cooler is still great. You can't deny he's still an amazing unit.
Tied with Janemba probably. He supports two incredibly strong categories with transforming boost and
yeah, transformation boost is honestly, like, in my opinion, the best category in the game, if not like, or like the second best category in the game. Transformation boost is definitely just really insane. It's a huge category. Cooler supports it. Terrifying Conquerors is also a great category. Has some really powerful units, but Transformation Boost is just honestly one of the most insane categories.
Terrifying Conquers.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the name.
You got confused because I said Terrifying Conquerors for Bojack, right? I swear, even I got confused. That's why I was like, wait a second, that's Cooler's leader skill. What am I on about? That's why I immediately changed and remembered Time Travelers. Yeah, go ahead,
And
sorry.
it's like, he debuffs the enemy for both attack and defense, which is neat in Super Battle Road, since it not only makes him take less damage, but helps the whole team as a whole, which is, in my opinion, a better contribution than for example, someone like Tech Gohan, which doesn't take very much damage for himself, but can leave others exposed. Just a personal preference.
Yeah, here's the thing, but that's the whole thing about Tech Gohan. That's like his whole point. He is a one-man army. Like, Gohan can carry teams easily through Super Battle Road stages. I mean, I wouldn't say he leaves them exposed, because, like, if there's a lot of attacks coming in, or there's a really dangerous spot, you literally just put Tech Ultimate Gohan there, and you're safe. You're literally completely safe, so... I don't know if I'd agree with that, about, like, leaving your team exposed, but... I mean, it definitely can happen. I almost clicked on could Itachi beat the 5 cupcake.
Here. I mean, his damage is pretty insane even from in base form, considering he has like 90% attack in links or something like that, and it's not only for him, but it's for his linking partner too, and he gives the attack and defense from their passive, which amounts to even more insanely high amount of damage, and his transformed state is just ridiculous. I don't have any other words to say it. You can transform as soon as turn 3. You have guaranteed crits against basically more than half the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Cooler can go into his hyper offensive form, like literally turn 3. Like the fact that he can, like, base Cooler to transformed Cooler, final form Cooler is like one of the biggest power boosts of transformations in the game, because he goes from a support unit with great damage to a non-support unit with god tier damage against like 80-90% of the game, because it's not just pure Saiyans, it's pure or hybrid Saiyans. And yeah, if you're fighting pure hybrid Saiyans, which literally on almost every Super Battle Road, there's like 99% of Super Battle Road stages have a pure hybrid Saiyan enemy at some point. You can literally transform turn 3, which is just unbelievably stupid for how good of a transformation Cooler's is. So I definitely do think Cooler is worthy of that top 3 spot. I think I've heard enough. I don't think there are any more controversial picks. No, that's not controversial at all. I mean, Golden Frieza is easily top 1, 2, or 3. Easily. Number 1, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, like that. I think his main controversial ones were S tier Cooler, because he put him over Tech Ultimate Gohan. I think Bojack was also pretty controversial. I think Tech Ultimate Gohan was easily the most controversial out of all of this. Another controversial one that wasn't from Gale, Sora, sorry, was the Android 13 at number 10. That, ouch. That, I disagree. I do agree that Android 13 is a bit underrated, but you can still overrate a unit that's underrated, and I think that's what's happening right here. Nolar, I really like Nolar's list. I think Nolar's list is like perfect. I think it's perfect. Maybe like one change I'd make, but yeah. So that's really it. I mean, Sora. I guess you could just go check his. Okay, so we're gonna go to Sora's Twitter real quick, cause I want to see if he's getting like murdered on Twitter right now. they ain't ready for tomorrow's list. Can't say I didn't warn y'all. Yeah. Oh no. I think Sora's is doing the smart move right now and just staying off of Twitter. Cause I think that's the best move. I think you should stay away from Twitter for now. It's probably the best course of action. But yeah. Sora's right here, video editor. Like I mentioned in my last video, he's really good at editing. Like all those 59 gaming videos and like some of Goresh's videos and just a lot of the Legend / Dokkan tubers videos are edited by him. Great stuff. Makes a great. I think he makes thumbnails. I don't know if he makes thumbnails, but I mean it looks like it. I mean that looks really sick right there. But yeah, Sora definitely is a homie, and yeah, please don't like attack him at all, please. But yeah, those are Sora's. You know, that's his top 10 list right there, and definitely a very interesting one. Very, very interesting indeed. I honestly agreed with more than I would think, so that's kind of interesting. Sora, if you're watching this video, man, stay off social media for the next week. You're gonna, like, actually, like, I haven't known you for long, but, like, dude, you don't know what they're gonna do to you. They're gonna, like, change you. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.